Welcome back to Let's Play Regalia. Now, before we actually head on out and do another dungeon, I think we should do as much weapon crafting as we can today, because crafting takes no time at all, and we are in some very desperate need of completing Kingdom Quests. We need to complete 5 in 20 days. Now, I'm sure clearing one Dungeoneering quest will also clear one experience quest, but that still leaves us with 3 we need to complete, which should not be too terribly difficult, I don't think. First of all, let's enter the Alchemist's Lab and see what we can make with Riel. Nothing, apparently? Alright, let's head to the smithy. Now, I need to craft more green weapons, which is pretty cheap. So let's go ahead and just... I think doing it one at a time is the way to do it. I can get some Dilac back. So we need 10 regular weapons total. Unfortunately, it does cost gemstones. I'm just gonna do a batch and then save to minimize spent resources. Alright, so let's load. And see if I can do just one. Wow, I was right on the dot, apparently. Alright, at this point, hang on, give me a sec. I forgot to turn off my overlay. Alright. Oh no, it saves the state at the start of the day. 2, 3, 4... Okay. 5. Yeah, the gemstone cost is really unfortunate. 6. 7. Okay. So there's 10 regular weapons. Now let's work on fine quality weapons. Actually, this is strange. I've definitely made a bunch of blue weapons. Oh well. I'm not horribly concerned about it at this point. It's all in the hammer, but the quest still hasn't completed. Okay, well we need to go buy some more gemstones.
My friend!
Alright, weapon. just gonna sell all these greens. Get some money back for those. It's like it means craft them in one sitting or something. Oh well. Okay. I'm starting to worry that's exactly what it is. That or blue isn't fine. Okay, so I need to make 7 greens. I need to make blues is what it is. Okay. You know what, I'm gonna pop off screen for a moment and do this. Alright, I've made 10 regular and 8 fine. Without having to pass a day, so we are now at 4 quests completed. However, I do need to spend a day. Because I need to make potions and concoctions. And to do that, I'm gonna have to reach rank 1 with our resident alchemist, I believe. Yeah. So let's go get that done.
Yes. Good enough. Greetings.
Yes, did you need anything? You know we were supposed to hang out, as in outside. We were? We're scientists. I am. You are to a degree that would seem laughably insignificant yet mentioned out of curiosity. Are these acceptable parameters?
I do not understand.
I must have misconstrued. I thought you wanted a convergence of minds. Mixing, comparing, distilling, a cooperative experimenting session. Well, I'm not an alchemist.
Yes.
Yes, transparently. I made an assumption based on incorrect data. Volatile field, can't take risks. I apologize. These assumptions were wrong. It's time to reconsider, readjust, recalibrate, find an alternate solution. Are you always this difficult to chat with? Difficult? Well, for starters, I still don't know what's our next step. Step? See my point exactly.
I am a scientist.
Yes, I may be a scientist, but I'm not an expert at socializing. To an alchemist, entertainment comes mostly in the form of unforeseen combustion. What do you propose? Let's go to the beer. Pretty like a picture of that place. Not a quantifiable property, however. Unsuitable for tests. The water, perhaps. Still, finding applications. Which unlocks another quest I can complete within 1 day. He also has immunity to blind and poison, which would be pretty nice, admittedly.
Your words?
Not today, Signy. Okay. Having some issues there? Okay. Thank you. Craft potions. Right. So if I make this, I'm gonna need 20 gemstones, it seems like. So I need to buy 13. Oh. That was a regular conversation.
Magnificent! My friend!
Alright, so resources. 100 dialect is not a small amount.
Greetings.
Craft. There we go. Don't tell me it wants me to make something different. It's 30. I'll be right back then. And there we go. Kingdom quests have updated. 5 kingdom quests completed. Because we've made 30 regular quality potions or concoctions. Is winter available today? She is. And bonds, winter. Okay, I'm just at regular. But that's good. Even if I don't level up while clearing a dungeon.
Hi there!
I can just make like... Oh god, I need 30 gemstones. And 30 gemstones and 36 components. Okay. So I will be right back and grab a bunch of those trinkets. And we have ripped and teared into our budget until it was done. 6 kingdom quests completed. I'm gonna have to get Gunther up to maximum for the masterwork weapons, as well as get tons more materials. I'm gonna have to hang out with Winter and the Alchemist significantly to bump our way up to the higher quality trinkets and concoctions, but honestly, it's the security that matters right now. Plus, I was smart at the end of crafting the concoctions and made some cracking jars. 90% of base damage as thunder damage to a target enemy in range. Just to have some form of ranged damage at least. Something has been weirding me out though. I still have none of this inkwell stuff. But like, how do I get this ink? I still haven't figured that out. Maybe it's a post-game thing. Or a New Game Plus thing. In any case, head off to Castle Lauren because we need to clear another dungeon. Venture forth.
For great
We move on, baby. Light my fire.
Levant is going to be most useful once I max out his thing.
Beware the bat!
Do I have to?
Because I can reset his cooldown with K's ult. Right, so we can go to the Carmine Basin, which is 7 days. Hal Koresh, also 7 days. Not going back to Turtle Rock for a while. Ossuaries, 7 days difficult, and it is in the at the end of a path. So I believe the difficult more than there. But what we're going to do is go to Antler Rock first, and then the Overlook. Because we can do a quest here. The alleged location of a puzzle box hidden away by some unlucky Oh, that wasted a day. That's awful. So let's look at the puzzle box, or the note. I can't look at the thing itself. Oh, that is so frustrating. You arrive at the designated place, or at least one roughly corresponding to the drawings. Smothered by the gentle breeze, an interesting rock outcropping looms ahead, one that you presume to be the Antler Rock. Look for the spot from the note. You search for anything that would resemble the spot marked on your makeshift map. This may take a while. I'll prepare for the long haul. Sometime later, you find the right spot. At least you think so. The soil below your feet is soft, almost clay-like. Sure seems like something may be buried underneath. Okay, let's start digging. Thus your group begins digging. The wait for a payoff proves not to be long. Hidden away in a shallow hole you find something. An odd egg-shaped gray object, covered in strange ceramic carvings and delicate script, roughly split into 3 rotating sections. These sections slide flawlessly, shifting from one fixed position to another. The note referred to it as a puzzle box, and indeed there's obviously a trick to opening this unusual container. Let's examine the mechanism. The 3 sections are all decorated with the same sets of symbols, each a different setting on the dial. The sun, the moon, a silhouette of a dragon, a silhouette of a man, and a silhouette of an eagle. There appears to be an arbitrary front to the egg, one reinforced with a besilvered lock. A small metal button connects to the lock. You're certain the alignment of these elements is crucial to opening the container. There's a hint on the note. Dark one ascends, bright one falls, on his ashes, new life begins. Dragon, sun, man? On his ashes? Press the button. Nothing happens. It probably wasn't the right combination. Okay, if I could just brute force it. I thought that my solution made sense. Huh. I figured the dragon was the dark one, but the dark one is the moon. Sun descends from his ashes. What? Oh. Sun is at the bottom. So moon man, sun. Something begins to stir below the surface. A clinking forceful noise escapes from the machinery. The lock gives way and the egg opens. Inside, wrapped meticulously in a yellow scroll, lies an exquisite sapphire-encrusted necklace. The light dances coyly on its brilliant surface, promising boons unknown. 125 shield. I mean... It's a unique Alright, let's just clear out the overlook then. Days to explore, 6. Dishonest Hearts. A staple setup. Hell, not one step further. Dressed in fine Armalesian clothing, a group of armed men approaches you from behind a wooden barricade on the road. Highway patrol, one of them exclaims, scanning you warily. I need to see your TNT permit. Highway patrol, eh? Since when is that a thing? Since all the pesky foreigners like you have decided to be clever and ask unnecessary questions. His eyes narrow unpleasantly. Your permit, now. This is a scam, isn't it? You notice his friends are now uncomfortably close, all with tense faces and weapons drawn. Indeed it is, but you won't live to tell anyone about it. Get him. Combat. Defeat one noble and reach the destination point with all non-KO'd characters. Win in 4 turns. All deployed to survivor combatants must survive. So beat one. I mean, you know the drill by now, right?
Has madness engulfed the duckling? Or did you just miss it? Yes.
I guess by noble they mean him? Yeah. Plus parry.
Time to banish. Time to banish. Time to banish. Time to banish.
On the prowl.
Ignores damage and negative effects. The first skill hit expires after use.
Ancestors, hear me roar!
One of us will get paid today. I can do this all day. So uncivilized.
We move now, yes?
Alright, I'm gonna... Dang. That.
Slay.
Move.
Time to banish.
That's not a real victory. Like, even I'm gonna call out that technicality. Let's try it with Theo as well.
We move now, yes?
One of us will get time to banish. Time to banish. So uncivilized. Time to banish. Time to banish. I can do this all day. I can do this all day.
Something wicked this way comes.
Yeah, there's no way I'm actually going to be able to hit him.
Monster Max!
Do that for line of sight reasons.
We move now, yes?
Oh yeah, there we go. You just move there.
One of us will get paid today. I can do this all day. So uncivilized. Time to banish.
Blind them.
We move now, yes? Ancestors, hear me roar!
Oh, she'll get there on turn 4.
So uncivilized. One of us will get paid today.
Can I actually apply fleet to you? No.
On the prowl.
One of us will get paid today. Time to perish. I can do this all day. Armageddon!
We move now, yes?
Ah, well. I lose out on one of the bonuses.
I can do this all day. So uncivilized. Let's get...
Oh, I just don't get XP. Okay. Ashwood Warbow for Diego, and a Jewel of the Magi. I like that better anyway. You handily dispatch the scammers and proceed with your journeys. Oh, because I get the Dilac and XP from the adventure. Gravenstone, a dormant knell said to be the historical site of the first battle between the armies of the Old Enoxian and the Glastigs. All must survive, 3 or fewer deployed. 2 Glastig Wardens, who have Hammerfall and Prance, as well as Bestial Furor. And then, of course, there's a troll with about 5,000 health. What's your movement? 4. You want Griffith to be able to engage and survival. Okay, I can slap some shields on him before he goes, and then help over here. I need physical or fire. I'm gonna go with Signy because they can afflict silence, which sucks, but give you some starter shields. Should have done that in the other order. You're not quite below 30% of your health. You go ahead and drop that fireball over there. Might as well.
Let's see your clouty face straight. Yes, yes.
Oh, they're just gonna keep spawning.
Let's go!
Look who it does. Look who it does. A nail. We move now, yes?
I want to sunder you first, which actually I have the perfect means for that. Imperial Pufferfish.
We move now, yes?
And move over here and Massacre.
For great justice!
Dynamic Entry.
Oh, let's see your clarty face straight. Victim.
Right at you!
Rend for a slow.
On the prowl.
W for a more permanent Sunder.
The time is now.
You're still weakened, so just go with your basic.
Tusk, tusk, tusk. Hop. Tusk, tusk, tusk. Oh, let's see your clarty face straight. Let's see your clarty face straight.
Alright, weakened.
Yes, yes.
You're still empowered. So just pounce. Should have reset her cooldown. No, but then I wouldn't have the off. I gotta take advantage of these circumstances.
Ancestors, hear me roar!
Strike.
And Griffith does have lethal.
For honor.
Heck yeah.
Victory for House Lauren.
Oh, 3 Glimmer. Ringmail Weave, 10% physical resistance. Not bad. We have a camp. Allison Griffith.
Hey, you.
So, Griffith, penny for your thoughts. Obviously, Kay is knee-deep in this because of the debts. But you? What keeps you here? I was once a squire to the young master's late father. Today I'm bound by oath to House Lauren. Where Master Kay goes, I go. I imagine it must be a pretty tiring affair, no? I mean, don't you want to be, free?
What?
I do not think I understand. What are you driving at? Well, let me put it like this, from an outsider's perspective. At best you're his manservant, at worst you're his slave. I mean, I don't pretend to understand the relationship between you two guys, but I really don't get why you keep following him. No offense, Kay. Griffith is an esteemed friend and a free man. It is just as Master Kay says, even if he undersells the importance of duty. I chose my path, and even if I were to renounce it now, I will not, nor would I want to.
What?
I do not think this makes me a slave. Quite a harsh assessment, if I may say so.
Sure.
Yeah, I get it. I don't think I'm mocking you or anything. It was just a question, nothing more. Ah, I assure you, it's quite alright. Oh, and we have hit level 14. That is a lot of perk slots I have available. I think that 2 damage accuracy and dodge is perfect for Kay. I'll worry about that between episodes. I don't want to bore you with the process of building. Let's do the Fume of Sighs. Boy meets girl, you get the drill. A young couple with nothing but their day clothes approaches you, asking to join your campsite for the night. They strike you as honest, passionate people, if somewhat young for such daring escapades. Agree on the condition they'll pay for their upkeep. You explain that they'll have to pay for their stay. Surprisingly, they still agree, and the lady hands you a small sum of money. Cha-ching! Despite their good intentions and heartfelt gratitude, it soon becomes apparent that they have no idea how to behave on the road. A couple of minor incidents later, you decide to confront the pair. It turns out that the youths are 2 scions of 2 prominent Armelesian noble houses. At the same time, their houses are also entwined in bitter rivalry. Against the will of their families, the youths fell in love with each other and, knowing that not a single soul back home would accept their relationship, decided to flee in search of happiness. That seems strangely familiar. Anguished and exasperated, the two lovebirds seek your counsel on the matter. Love conquers all, and their right to flee. You tell your guests that their right to act on their feelings, that nothing good will ever happen back home. Lovers think you continuously, on and on and on, their youthful stubbornness now reinforced 100-fold. After all, it's not like a whole wild world out there and something bad could happen to those kids, right? Bunch of money? Howling Terraces, the somewhat overgrown, mostly forgotten part of the Overlook. A haven for nature's meaner creatures. I'm not concerned too much. I mean, there was a troll, but that was a boss fight, basically. All enemies within 8 turns, 3 with a single ability, and without signature skills. I'm not getting the bonuses. Oh, God. I do have the fish that remove shields. What's the problem with Frolics again? Oh, puts all skills on cooldown after using any skill. That's actually not an issue. Transfers damage received to both folk units when within the owner's movement range. That's actually not an issue. Alright. Theo. Diego can inflict poison. Signy can hit hard, and Griffith can benefit from fighting those guys.
We move now, yes?
Whirlwind to Rend. Don't knock them so low that they want to shield yet, though.
I'm here.
Diego starts stacking overconfident. Did you just pierce? Oh, transfer to damage.
Something wicked this way comes.
Alright, yeah, just empower.
On the prowl.
And now is when I go for a kill.
The hunt continues, yes?
Griffith is just not getting line of sight.
That's in the belfry! Woo-ha!
My turn. Woo.
We move now, yes?
Alright, still enraged. The goal here is to kill this one. Nice. That one is injured. Was that the thief laugh from Spyro? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Let us strike.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna delay Griffith.
Yes, my friend.
kill that one.
For great justice.
God. Griffith was a bad choice. I should have brought Alice instead.
Now, yes.
He was just inflicting damage while waiting for his cooldowns.
For great justice.
Bats in the belfry!
Get the kill. And I'm gonna have him move over here to deal with that set.
On the prowl.
So I didn't need the poison after all.
A shot to the heart, and you're to blame.
Let us strike. Not on my
Dynamic entry, and then move on over here.
Vivacious assault!
On the prowl.
Needs for
For great justice. Push them back. Push them back for honor. On to the next one.
Yeah, I got none of the bonuses. I didn't think I would. There is no cow level. Boulevard. Armelise's most famous, most lavish road to the east. Essentially a bandit buffet. Defeat 2 nobles. Win without missing or having your opponent dodge. Not happening. Win in 3 turns. More likely to happen. Duh. Well... Duh. 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 And Kay just providing some support.
Here we go!
We move now, yes?
Time to finish. I can do this all day.
Man, Signy is dodging a lot.
So uncivilized. So uncivilized. Time to perish.
Dynamic entry.
One
Which,
of us will get
wow, the negative effect includes giving him a positive effect. Apparently. Captivating gaze to get
We move now,
you
yes?
started empowered, actually. Set roar.
Ancestors!
And you
Hear me
can't
roar!
actually leap, so I just totally wasted an awe.
Strike now!
I can do this all day. One of us will get paid today. One of us will get paid today. Time to perish. At your side.
I have you. You can't actually do that, so you just
No quarter.
break the parry.
One of us will get paid today.
Let's get spooky. Blade!
Dreadlance there.
On the prowl.
Whirlwind. Blitz, Pounce,
From dust you came, to dust you go.
and Rend. Heck yeah. Easy. Got another barrier focus for Alice, okay. And that's a dungeon clear. And a chapter safely in the bag. So, next time on Let's Play Regalia of Men and Monarchs, we're already going to progress to the final chapter after doing some hangout upkeep at home. See you guys then.